Red Rock Canyon is home to one of the most beautiful and scenic landscapes known to man. It houses over 900 climbing routes and many bouldering routes. Red Rock deeply affects the people who come here and leaves them with an impression of completeness, making it infectious. Therefore, it gives the culture of Las Vegas a depth that it would otherwise not have.
As climbers ourselves, we have experienced firsthand the natural beauty of this place and believe that it deserves to be protected for future generations. By interviewing other climbers, we hope to capture the importance of Red Rock more completely to better express its importance.
Since the settlement of Las Vegas, the canyon was always used as a recreation area, but was never officially managed as a national park. 1936 marks the time when the debate over the classification of Red Rock began. Red Rock changed its titles until late 1967, when 62,000 acres were allocated as Red Rock Canyon recreation lands and were protected and managed through the Nevada Bureau of Land Management, or BLM.
Work began in 1980, and the Visitor Center opened May 22, 1982. However, funding was always hard to come by. In 1990, Red Rock was finally designated as a National Conservation Area, which both doubled its size and increased its funding. Finally, in 2002, La Madre Mountain and Pine Creek became wilderness areas, which allowed for protection under the 1964 Wilderness Act. The designation of this park as a recreation area has been important to us because of how often we use it as climbers. This made us curious as to what Red Rock's importance was to the culture of Las Vegas and what it adds to our city. In this project, we interviewed climbers, tourists, and the locals of the valley in order to discover why Red Rock has significance, and more importantly, to be able to share why we believe it should be continued to be protected as a conservation area.
Our research first took us to Red Rock Canyon to interview the climbers and users of the park to see why they believe that Red Rock was important, as well as discover if they share our sentiments of what it has to offer the culture of Las Vegas.
I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world.
So for me, I've been coming here climbing since '98. Somewhere up in there, like take trips here, come climb with friends, especially back in the bigger part of the canyon. And specifically to me, it's where I find, I guess, where I get grounded, and where I find kind of meaning and purpose, and to balance out the other things in my daily life. So it holds an incredible importance for me. And so there's a lot of hikers, there's a lot of horseback riders, motorcycles, mountain bikers. So to make sure that we kind of ensure that area is here for everybody to use, because it's just a nice place to get out of Vegas, and it's so close to Vegas. I mean, you have people from all over the world that will venture here. I mean, you can, if you, I think, come down in January, February to the cliff, you'll have people from Canada, France, Australia, I mean, everywhere, that specifically come here to climb because of the historical nature and the excellence of the rock quality here too.
So why did you guys come to Vegas?
Rock climbing.
Oh, really? Do you visit the Strip at all, or?
Probably not.
Las Vegas is very commercial and industrial. Well, not really industrial, but very commercial. And this is so the other end of the extreme, that people get out here and get to see this stuff and scramble around on the rocks, and it seems like a good thing culturally.
Yeah. We used to come here for spring break when we were in college, like every year.
Oh, really?
So it's got a lot of good memories for us. We try and come back once a year.
And the profile of the rocks, the mountains over on there, is on our wedding rings.
I mean, if this wasn't here, I don't think I would be here.
Really?
Yeah. So But it's almost like a separate world out here, isn't it? I mean, it's hard to really call it Las Vegas at all, and it's the climbers stay in the campground, and I guess a few stay in the hotels. That it almost seems completely separate.
I come up here and I meditate a lot, and I hike up this path up here, and I hike up the dirt hills a lot, and it's just peace of mind. And yeah, it gives us access to this whole area, and so close to where we all are, you know, because that's what brings me to it. Because I live in Vistas right there, and I just drive right up here every week because it's so close.
Our interviews with climbers revealed that they almost unanimously felt a spiritual connection to the park and rocks and believe that Red Rock is an integral component to the character of Las Vegas.
Our research then took us to the Strip to interview tourists and locals who do not frequent Red Rock and uncover their thoughts about the canyon.
Some say if you don't try then you won't know how to get by. No one said it wouldn't hurt. Oh no. If I knew.
First, we interviewed locals to see what they thought about Red Rock.
Have you ever been to Red Rock?
Not yet. I plan on doing it this weekend.
Oh, really? What are you gonna do?
Whatever I can get into. I keep hearing so much. This is like a whole day adventure for me. Hiking is one big thing I'm very into. I lived in the mountains in Cali, so it's like we go hiking all the time, rock climbing, base jumping. We do too much.
Yeah.
But I keep hearing about Red Rock. All my friends want me to go out there, so we said we'll go out there this week.
More of a tourist spot, I guess.
You think so?
Yeah. So.
Have you ever been out there?
Yeah, a couple times. I heard they're charging now like $5 or something like that to just to go hiking.
Yeah, on that. So.
Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything to me, really. I mean,
It's a beautiful spot, and I definitely need to visit it a little bit more often.
Do you think it contributes anything to Las Vegas?
Yeah, natural beauty. Because all we have here is mostly casinos and stuff like that. Good thing it's not too far away to like get away a little bit from the everyday scene in Vegas and stuff like that. So I'm just glad it's there, and hopefully it stays there forever.
Yeah, it's an attraction. I usually hike Red Rock in the summers. It's a cool place to hike. There's a hike called the Crack that I do that's like real crazy. But like Mount Charleston, Red Rock, like those type of places in Vegas are important. We have so much artificial beauty here that it's good to have actual natural beauty. Some people take it for granted.
Yeah.
But I think it's important, like for the culture of the city, you know.
Do you think it contributes anything to Las Vegas? Especially the culture?
I think it could if they market it right.
Yeah.
It's all about marketing. I think if they market it right, yeah.
Do you think they should market it more?
I think so.
To the
Yeah, they got the Blue Diamond out there. They got the little Western town out there. They got all the burros out there, all the donkeys all over the place out there. If they marketed it right, those places could be packed. Every time I've never seen anybody in it. Every time I've been out there at Blue Diamond, I've never seen like one person inside there.
Yeah.
But if they market it right, they could do. It could be like Rawhide in Phoenix, Arizona. As saloon girls, you know, do the whole thing, whole 9 yards. That place could be rocking.
Do you think that Red Rock is an attraction for tourists to come to Las Vegas, or?
It is. It's not a little bit far from at the Strip, but it's just like with anything. If they go to the Hoover Dam or if they going somewhere else, so I do feel. Have a good day. I do feel like it is something different that they can go to see and then maybe explore. You know, if they like the outdoor scenery in general. So I feel like it is an option they can have to go out there.
We then interviewed tourists to see what they had to think about Red Rock.
We came to play ball.
Awesome. Okay. Tell me a little bit about what you know about Red Rock Canyon.
I know nothing about Red Rock Canyon.
You never heard of it?
Never.
Anywhere? Okay.
Wait.
All right. Fantastic. So how did you guys hear about Red Rock?
We went, our first time was, what, how many years ago?
86, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Have you been there recently?
2 years ago.
Oh really? Has it changed a lot since you last came?
It had changed a lot. Not as quiet as it was originally. A lot more people out there now.
Really? Are you visiting from somewhere?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Red Rock Canyon?
Sounds familiar. Is it red?
It's red?
No, it's red, right? No.
Yeah. Presumably.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, okay. Do you have any plans on visiting it, or are you just here for the strip?
Just for a conference.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, awesome. If you had if you knew what was it's a place for hiking and climbing. It's really nice, really beautiful. Would you visit it?
Absolutely.
Through our interviews with climbers, locals, and tourists, we came to realize that the value of Red Rock to the culture of Las Vegas cannot be quantified or even described very well unless it comes from a place of experience. Our conclusion is that the importance of Red Rock lies in the powerful impact it has on the people who frequent it and the sense of peace and clarity it gives them to take back to share with their own communities in or out of Vegas.